All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Giving double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the brother and the Achim out there on the highways and byways pushing this truth with 100% sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And peace and salutations to the sincere sisters, the Akhawathiim out there who believe in this gospel, right? So, want to entitle this lesson, Keep the Faith Unto Death. And I might change the title, but really just want to make a lesson about faith. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. So, because in these times, man, it is going to be very, very mandatory, I guess, so to speak, if you want to say that. It's going to be a required thing to have faith, right? And to have faith, man, we got to pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah continually to increase our faith, increase our belief, and continue to trust and rely on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah with anything that we may go through. You know what I'm saying? Any obstacles that we come through in life, anything that we, all things that we have to endure, because, coming into this truth, we do have to endure a lot, and endure things that, most people wouldn't understand or wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? So it behooves us to lean on faith, right? To lean on the understanding of these scriptures, the true 100% understanding of these scriptures, and, call on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah continually day and night so that we can, we can be saved, right? We can receive salvation from these bodies, from the perils to come, right? The wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, right? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the scriptures, man. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. And it says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life," right? So, and this is just talking about tribulations that, and literally, in those times, some brothers may be thrown into prison. Some of us may be thrown into prison in these concentration camps, for refusing to take the MOTB, for refusing to take, or to bow the knee to this devil and his system. So some of us may be cast into prison, right? But we're supposed to be faithful unto what? Be faithful unto death. Some of us may have to be at that sacrifice, a righteous sacrifice, for the ministry, for the ministry's sake, right? But we're supposed to remain faithful, right? No matter what your lot is, right? Some brothers may be, in Jacob's trouble and enduring, some afflictions. Some brothers may, some brothers may just be cool. Some brothers may just have to go through, the concentration camps, or, some brothers may have to be put to death for the ministry's sake, right? But whatever your lot is, man, we're supposed to be faithful, right? We're supposed to remain, we're supposed to remain faithful, right? Keeping our eye single, keeping our eye always on this ministry. You know what I'm saying? Right? Let's go to Sirach. Chapter 4, verse 28. "Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee," right? So again, strive for the truth, meaning, you know, continue to strive in his ministry, continue to strive in his gospel, doing the works of the Lord, serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the Lord will fight for us, man. Because that's showing our faith, right? Continuing to fight in this battle on the side of righteousness, on the right-hand side, right, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's a show of faith. That's a show of us, proclaiming our faith to the Lord and our belief. Going out there on the highways and byways, man, is a way of proclaiming our faith. Preaching, teaching, telling Israel to turn back, turn away from their wickedness, turn away from their sins, right? Turn away from this devil, and believe on the Lord, right? That is a show of our faith, right? In truth and in sincerity, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is Luke. Starting at Luke 19, verse 12, he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come, right? So this is just giving an example of Yahweh Shai giving us this ministry, right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai giving us this understanding, the knowledge, this wisdom, and ultimately telling us to go out and preach this ministry or engage in the ministry, right? Preaching, teaching, warning Israel, telling them to come back, prophesying, right? Verse 14, but his citizens hated him and sent a message after him saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, he received the kingdom. Then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. Then came first, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities, right? So the little that we have, right, which is really a lot when you really look at it spiritually, like we have a lot spiritually, right? As the scriptures say, we may be the poor of the earth, but we're rich in the spirit, right? We're rich in faith. Let me go get that. Right, James verse 2, chapter 2, verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom, which he hath promised to them that love him, right? So we're heirs of the kingdom, man, right? We're Lord willing, we're of that number. We're going to be the men ruling over 5, 10, 20 cities here on the earth, man. Right? Ruling over much. We may be poor in this world, in this life right now, but we're rich in faith, which that's going to lead to great riches in the kingdom, man. We're going to have our reward, right? If we continue to endure and we remain faithful, right? That's the whole point, is faith. Where did I stop at? Verse 14, I think. Salakia. Luke. Start at verse 18. It says, and the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said, likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities. And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in the napkin. For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that and reapest that thou didst not sow. And he saith unto him, Out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then gavest not thou my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required mine own with usury, right, with interest? And he said unto them that stood by, Take from him the pound, and give it to him that hath 10 pounds, right? So this talking about those who have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and they don't do anything with it, right? And of course, not everybody is a teacher. Not everybody is a prophet. Not everybody is, that's not everybody's lot. But, the brothers, there's always something to do in the ministry. There's always some way to help out. You know what I'm saying? But those who have the spirit to teach, right? And you got the spirit to teach when, for example, I'll just use myself as an example. I knew I was supposed to teach when I first came into the truth, and I'm watching the camps, and I'm just looking at the camps like, I need to be doing that. It's like you got this itch to get out there. Like you got an itch to get out there and be with a camp and preach and teach the word. You know what I'm saying? It's an itch, right? It's a desire. It's a thing where it's like you feel like you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure brothers know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure brothers know the feeling that I'm talking about, where you just have that feeling where you just, when you first came into the truth and you watching, you know what I'm saying? You watching the elders and apostles, and you watching, brothers out there on the streets bringing out the word, breaking down the scriptures, and you just looking at it in admiration, but you're looking at it like, I need to be out there doing the same thing that they doing. You know what I mean? So that's how you know that you're meant to teach, when it's in your spirit and you have that desire to go out there and teach. But if you, as the scriptures say, you put the what do they call it? You put the pound in the napkin. You put it up in the napkin, and you don't multiply what has been given to you. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to take that from you and give it to somebody else, because you did nothing with it, right? We're supposed to multiply. We're supposed to have a body of work. A body of work is what? The videos, the camps, you know what I'm saying? Where you can see that, okay, this brother's a teacher. This brother's prophesying. Here's proof right here. Go to his channel. Oh, this brother's breaking down the scriptures. Oh, he's teaching a 100% doctrine. Here it is. Here's his channel. Here's his works. You know what I'm saying? But how do our works come about? Through faith. Faith without works is dead, right? So if you're truly a faithful servant of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you're going to have works. And it's not just simply, because you'll have a lot of Israelites who will say, well, I'm putting on the fringes and I'm not keeping the law and everything. Yeah, that's part of it, but it goes deeper than that. You got to be out there preaching in the ministry, right? In the ministry work, doing the work of an evangelist, right? You got to be out there, man. You got to put yourself out there, right? Let's go Luke 18, verse 6, and it says, And the Lord said, Hear what the unjust judge hath said. Shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? And he's going to find faith in his elect, right? The elect are going to have faith. The elect are going to remain faithful unto death, or through whatever trial or tribulation is thrown at them, right? It's going to be the elect when Yahweh Shah comes back. So faith is important. Faith is the essential ingredient in his ministry, right? Along with humility, along with wisdom, along with being circumspect, right? But faith is a major ingredient when it comes to being a true Israelite, man. Not just the fringes, not just stopping eating pork and shrimp and crab and lobster. Those are a part of it, right? Those are coming back to living in ways that the Lord wants us to live, but it's not just that simple, you know? Again, you got to be wise, you got to be circumspect, you got to be humble. You know, you got a lot of Israelites in this truth who lack humility. You know, they think that because, you know, they run a congregation, or the head or leader of a congregation, that they're on some type of level. And they're going off. Right? But this is what it's about, man. It's about faith, the work. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, that's, Lord willing, this was edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.